Hi, my name is Pavandeep Kaur Sandhu, and today I will be discussing an online safety risk in early childhood setting. The child safety scenario. In this scenario I have chosen is a child accidentally accessing the inappropriate online content while using a center tablet. This is an important child safety issue because technology is now commonly used in early childhood services for learning, communication, music, photos, and services, and also the educational games. While digital devices support children and learning, they can also create risk if they properly not supervised or managed. Let's go on the third slide. The child safe standards. There is a first standard, second standard, and the third standard. As you can see, the cultural safety and respect children identity is a first standard. In this first standard scenario, the states that organizations must establish culturally safe environment where the diverse identities and experiences of Aboriginal children and young people are respected and valued. This standard applies to online safety because children may be exposed to digital content that is culturally unsafe, racist, and disrespectful or harmful their identity. For example, if a child sees content of stereotype about Aboriginal people, disrespect cultural practices, or uses racist language, this can cause emotional harm and make a child feel unsafe and excluded. In the second child safe standard too, that states child safety and well-being must be embedded in organizational leadership, governance, and cultural. This means early childhood services have must clear policies, procedures, and expectations around safe technology use. Online safety cannot be left only to individual educators. The center must have systems in their place to approve apps, restricted websites, and the supervision procedure to check the digital resources. Because a strong child safe culture reduces the chance of children being exposed to harmful the online content. Child safe nine standard that physical environment and the online environment must promote safety and well-being while minimizing opportunity for children to be harmed. This is the most directly related to this scenario. It clearly recognizes that online space are part of children's environment in early childhood setting. Tablets, computers, and smart must this means the internet access and online programs must safe for children to use because it is a learning part. Safety setting, supervision, and child friendly content risk assessments are all needed to be protect children. Go to the third one. Key risk to the children. There are several key risks to the children. Like the first one is emotional harm, second one is a physiological harm, third is a cultural harm, fourth is a child safety, and here you can see that if we go to the first emotional harm, that means the content they have watching the online that is frightening, violent, or sexualized. They may feel scared, confused, anxious, and upset. Some children may have nightmares, become withdrawn, and ask difficult questions because they are trying to process the content because young children are still developing the emotional regulation skills and inappropriate content can affect them strongly. The second risk is physiological harm. Physiological development includes how to children understand themselves, relate to their others, and feel safe in their environment. If children sees harmful online content, they affect their trust in educators or the early childhood setting. Child may feel that the classroom is no longer a safe place. They may also repeat inappropriate language, behavior, ideas during the play with the other children. The other children in the group create further safety concerns as well. The third risk is cultural harm. Inappropriate online content include racism, stereotypes, disrespectful language, or content goes against the child cultural and family values. For the Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islander children's culturally unsafe content damage their senses and identity to belonging. For children and cultural linguistically diverse backgrounds, online content may also expose them for discrimination or disrespect. The fourth risk is physically development and safety. Although online content that seem mainly emotional or physiological issue, there can still be a physical impacts. A distracted child may cry, shake, run away from the device, or have difficulty calming down. They may also act out behaviors they have seen online, such as hitting, pushing, and unsafe movements as well. The poor supervision or digital devices, children are sitting long periods without active play, which is affect healthy physical development as well. Imitators, educators response. Respond calmly. Remove the device from child. No blame. Reassure that was not for children and you are in trouble, that you are not in trouble if you are making sure that the children are not watching any unsexualized or inappropriate behavior online content. Check the child. Ask very gently, are you okay? Do not pressure or investigate the permissions to the child. Notify the leadership, inform room leader, nominated supervisor immediately, and remove from the device. And identify the cause. Was it YouTube autoplay or unsecured search under the prevent recurrence? Inform families. Honest, calm conversation. Explain what is happened, what is the actions, and prevent the steps as well. And incident must be report that need to make a must report that we can cover everything. Documentation is the important part of the response. The educator must complete an incident report as soon as possible. This may include date, time, location, device used, app which is used, or the online content. If you know the online content and who was present, what is the child response, action taken, who was notified. The report should be factual and objective. It should not be the personal opinions, blame, or assumptions. For example, instead of writing child was traumatized, the educator could write child was cried for approximately 5 minutes. Asked to sit with the educator, the service may need to complete an internal hazard or risk report. This would be identify the online safety and risk the future control measures. This may include the disabling autoplay or blocking unsafe websites or using the safe search settings or the approved one educational apps here. In conclusion, The technology is valuable, but they must always protect the children. As we discuss about standard 1 to 9, risk for real, respond with the care, with the educator or with the supervisor, with the parents, and with the sportive behavior or take the sportive action. Documents or report that we also that is an important part. We need to cover that and prevent the recurrence.